Hello my friends, welcome to my channel. My name's Jordi if you don't know me, and today I just wasn't really feeling great in the old head. I think I need a checkup from the neck up. No, I'm just kidding. I'm fine. I didn't plan on filming a tutorial, but I thought sitting down and doing some makeup would make me feel a little bit better, and it did, but now I'm just really hungry. Sorry if I am absolutely boring in this video, but the makeup is good, so watch it anyways. Thank you guys so much for voting for me in the NYX Face Awards and for being just amazing. I love you guys. I decided to do a pink look because pink is such a happy color. Oh, and check out my hair. We've almost got all that yellow out. It's kind of back to that minty green, which is fine, but eventually I will be blonde. So that's exciting. Thank you so much to my best friend, Emily. If you'd like to see how I created this pink, sparkly, flawless complexion, do I see the skin today? Very happy with that. I mean, these eyebrows though. Keep watching. Shall we? First thing that I'm gonna use, of course, is my MABEL MEG Elixir Serum, especially on the areas that have been acting a fool. But I do put it all over my face. Let that sink in for a second. And then I'm gonna use my Urban Decay Rehab Makeup Prep Hot Springs Hydrating Gel. And this will lock all of that goodness and moisture inside of the face prison. Next up, my Urban Decay Optical Illusion Primer. Just using a tiny bit. I like to rub it between my fingers for a second to get it kind of warm. And then apply it to all of the areas that I'd like to smooth out. And then I just move any excess product around to the rest of my face. For foundation today, I'm going to use the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation in Light Sand. And I'm just going to apply it with my beauty blender. This shade is slightly too dark for me at the moment, but I'll balance it out when I go in with my concealer. I'm gonna make sure to blend this down my neck so I'm not wearing a foundation mask. I just didn't want a heavy feeling foundation today, but I still wanted to be flawless. And this foundation is so light and comfortable. I keep meaning to buy this foundation in the shade I am right now, but I am nowhere near a Sephora, and ordering foundation online is scary. Next, I'm going to contour with my Anastasia Stick Contour in the shade Fawn. And then I'm going to blend this out with my Sigma flat kabuki brush. To blend out my nose contour, I'm using the Kat Von D concealer brush. Next, I'm going to conceal and highlight using my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Fair. And I'm using the lighter shade just because the rest of my face is a bit dark. And then just blending that out with my beauty blender. I'm gonna go back in with my Kat Von D concealer brush, and I'm just gonna take some of the contour stick on the brush and just darken my nose contour. Now I'm going to set my face and do a little bit of baking with my RCMA No Color Powder. I'm just going to use my beauty blender and dip it right into the powder and press it under my eyes. And I'm going to bake all of the areas that I want to be really highlighted. And also the areas that I don't want to crease. Adding some powder under your contour will make it so nice and sharp. Also gonna set that concealer on my eyelids and my forehead. Last but not least, I'm gonna dab some powder over my nose highlight. Leaving all of this powder on my face is really gonna suck the moisture out of the concealer and foundation and make it stay put without slipping around and creasing and moving. For my brows today, I'm gonna use my Pony Cosmetics brow brush and my Anastasia Dip Brow in Ash Brown. And I'm gonna follow my natural brow shape today. I think I might grow in the tail, just to remember why I pluck it off in the first place. So I just used a little bit of product to underline my brow, and then I'm moving that product upwards. I haven't grabbed any more dip brow. I dipped my brush again. I'm gonna sketch in the tail. Now I'm going to use the spoolie end of my brush, and I'm going to give all that product a comb through. Helps to blend it throughout the brow. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit of concealer. I'm just going to clean up under the brow. And then I'm going to blend that out a little bit more with my Kat Von D concealer brush. From no brow to a lot of brow. I'm also going to use my Essence Make Me Brows Brow Gel in Brownie Brows. And I'm going to comb that through for some extra fluff. Does it not sound like my cat is saying hello? I'm going to transform this brow off camera and I'll be right back. Eyebrows are on. Now I'm going to dust off some of this powder. And while I dust it off, I'm also going to kind of dust it over my contour. So that is set as well. This is the Kat Von D number 20 powder brush. It's my favorite for dusting off powder because it's so soft. Also using this brush, I'm going to dust some of my Color Icon Wet n Wild bronzer in the shade Reserve Your Cabana all over my face. Now I'm going to move on to the eye look, and I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. Makes me happy. Using a large fluffy brush, I'm going to put the shade Tempera all over the lid as a base. Using the same brush, I'm going to go straight into Love Letter. I'm just going to blend that out in the crease. And then grabbing a little bit more and building it up. It's so much easier to blend eyeshadow if you just start with a tiny bit of product and add to it little by little. It's more time consuming, but it's definitely worth it. I love Love Letter. It is one of my favorite eyeshadows of all time. And then on the lid, I'm gonna use the NYX Cosmic Metals palette, and I'm gonna mix this shade and this shade. And I'm using my Sigma cream color brush. Going back into Love Letter with my Sigma Firm Shader, I'm going to darken the crease. Still using the Firm Shader, I'm going to put Love Letter on my lower lash line. I'm just adding some in the outer corner to connect the bottom to the top. On the lid, I'm also going to add some Diamond Glitter by NYX using the NYX Glitter Primer. Just putting on the glitter primer. And then adding the glitter on top. To line my eyes, I'm going to use the NYX Vivid Brights liner in Vivid Fire. And then I'm going in with my concealer brush with a little bit of eyeshadow. And I'm just going to separate the liner from the shadow. Put a little gap in between. I'm also going to add a little bit of that glitter right there. Now I'm going to apply my Pure Fully Charged mascara, which is amazing. For lashes, I'm going to use Black Magic Lashes in Lady Killer and my Social Eyes Lash Glue. These lashes are so pretty and comfortable. I'm going to put some of my Jumbo NYX pencil in the shade Milk in my waterline. And now I'm going to highlight with my Melt Digital Dust Highlighter in the shade Stargazer. And I'm going to use my Sigma Spotlight Duster. This is definitely my new favorite highlighter. It's like really, really shiny, but kind of natural, if that makes any sense. For blush, I'm going to use one of the shades of my Lunatic Cosmetics Labs Contour Book. And then on my lips, I'm going to use NYX Liquid Suede in Tea and Cookies. And I'm just going to apply a little bit and then dab it on. Now I'm going to add a few freckles with my Urban Decay Brow Beater eyebrow pencil, twisting them on to my nose, doing some dark and some light. I'm just keeping them mostly on my nose today, and then I'll add a few other places. Now I'm going to set my face using the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. Fluff up the hairdo. And now I really need to go eat some lunch. I'm shaking. Thank you guys so much for watching my tutorial. Sorry I'm so boring today, but I'm human. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.